Hi there. How have you been? Figured that, considering that it's already the middle of the week, we're already this far, that I was going to make another video like this. And while I was at work, I figured maybe I should just do a little bit something different as well from time to time, instead of, always having some kind of a serious topic or anything like that. I figured that maybe it might also be interesting and something that I would like to practice more and more, where I would be focusing on you guys too. And this is something that I want to do more. So with the previous videos that I did are usually things of me just telling something about myself and things that I've experienced and then sharing that story with you. But I would really like to have this be an interactive thing, right? I want this to be an interactive thing where we can get to know each other better, right? And that's basically what I want. And also for you to also tell you about something a little bit more about you. So that is something that I would like to ask, but in this video in particular, it could be the simplest things too. Because then later on, or maybe next week or the week after that, I could be just reading the things that you guys have left as a comment. So that's what I would like to have, where the replies or the comments on this video are things that I will then be reading later on when this video has been published. And what I would like to ask you guys is very simple. How have you guys been? What have you guys been up to? Anything interesting going on in your life? Maybe something a new event or something like that, a new event happening in your life. Do you have a new job or something like that? Or did something happen at your job? Some studies that you're pursuing? Maybe some changes in your house or something, or maybe a new game that you really like, that you would like to talk about. Can be about literally anything really. And that's why that's what I would like to ask you. How have you guys been, generally speaking? How have you guys been? Let me know. I would really like to know how you have been, what you've been up to, and just to get to know you better. And what you could also do in case you don't really have, or you don't think that you have something to say, you could also ask me anything you want. You can ask me anything you want, anything your heart desires that you would like to ask me, in terms of keeping things interactive. Or you can do a combination of both. You can also be yeah, I had this and this in my life. How about you? Or I had this and this in my life. Or something that we can go back and forth, basically, right? That's basically the main essence of this little video thing that I would like to do. And again, I would like to do this more often from time to time, so that we can actually spend time and connect with each other, right? But also in terms of questions, you can ask me literally anything you want. It can be about life experience, it can be about video games, maybe just experiences in general, work, school, studies, religion, politics, even if you would like to do that too, relationships, love, sexual stuff, anything goes really. And I would really like to keep things interactive. I don't want anyone to feel a certain way of feeling too shy or too ashamed to ask a certain question. You can ask me anything you want, and I will gladly answer any question that you might have. So that is basically the whole essence of, or the main purpose of this video, because I know compared to the two last ones that I made, that this is primarily focused on things that I've experienced, in terms of my loneliness and my depression. In which case I did get a lot of positive feedback for those two videos. And I hope that I'm glad, actually. I'm very happy that I'm able to provide some kind of a comfort, some kind of reassurance with the videos that I made, the past two videos. And I hope that I can continue to do so, because it is really uplifting, and it motivates me more to keep connecting with you guys and share more experiences. And for example, some two other experiences or two other topics that I would really like to talk about in those kind of video formats would be about the VTubing scene, and also love, and therefore maybe also sexual stuff and things like that, or primarily love, relationships and stuff like that. Because I also feel especially the latter topic would be very interesting for people to kind of hear story, what I went through, but also, I mean, not specifically what I went through, but more like my experiences and how I think, like how love and relationships should be approached, especially considering that I know a lot of people that are very nervous to be in a relationship or that are very hurt from a past relationship, and they don't know how to like proceed, or they don't really want to try another one because they are too afraid to be hurt again. Things like that, really. And maybe also other things like in terms of sexual stuff, because some people that I know that, you know, have said like they have never really had sex before, or they are very inexperienced and stuff like that, I also would like to share potential talks about that, so that, you know, this barrier or this ice barrier thing, or however you say that, the ice has been broken, or however the saying is, but basically, yeah, to help people like be more open, but not in the sense that it is like gooner brain or something like that, because I'm very vocal against like this whole gooner thing going on, especially in the VTubing scene, but more in the sense of like helping you out and helping you break out of that shell and feel more comfortable around, you know, just love in general, relationships and sexual interaction, or sexual embraces and interactions, and, you know, all that kind of stuff, you know. That is something that is still important, and this is something that I would like people to have, like all of that, like having a very blossoming relationship with lots of sex, lots of healthy sex, basically, rather than people just, you know, masturbating to some screen or some polygons on screen, right? That is basically what I would like to get rid of, so that people actually meet people and actually find true love in their lives. So I feel like that topic, in terms of the love thing, could be very interesting. But primarily, again, this video in particular is basically a question directed to you, and also just me wanting to hear from you guys. How have you guys been? What have you guys been up to? Anything new happening in your life? And potentially any questions that you might have for me, and don't hold anything back. You can ask me literally anything you want and I will answer. So again, I do hope that you guys had a wonderful day, and hopefully the rest of the week will go by swimmingly. If you need to be at work or something like that, that work week is going to be flying by as fast as possible, and that you may be returning home after work as soon as possible, so you can do whatever you want and you know, play lots of video games, watch a lot of movies or anime, or hang out with your friends, stuff like that, right? So yeah, that is basically the main premise of the video. So I hope to hear from you guys soon, and I would say take care, and remember that I love you all for being you.